Hi, Ohio Realtors. It's Allison Wiley, the Director of Digital Marketing at Ohio Realtors. Also with me today, I have Heather as our member representative, and I'm so happy to have Heather joining me today. She's going to share with you her perspective on Photofy and how she thinks it's beneficial for Ohio Realtors. So thank you, Heather, for joining me today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
So Photofy for Ohio Realtors is the newest free member benefit. We're super excited to offer this to you guys. NAR has approved the Photofy app. They actually signed on and have been using it since January. So some of you might already be familiar with Photofy or have heard of it through NAR. Some of you may already be signed up through NAR, which is awesome. But they have been working with Photofy now for a few months. And when we were researching about Photofy, we had multiple discussions with NAR on just why NAR likes it, what's the benefit at the state level, and they gave really great positive feedback about it. So that's kind of what got us excited at Ohio Realtors and why we wanted to proceed in making this a member benefit to you all. So what Photofy is, it's branded, customizable, ready-to-use content that's right on your cell phone. So you can download the app on whatever device you use, on your cell phones, on your iPads, and have instant access to dozens of artwork that we've created that's branded, that look good, that's going to be really great for you to promote your business and the work that you do. You can choose from your own photo library, so it syncs up with all your camera roll photos or whatever photos you have saved on your phone. It's going to sync up to that. It's really easy to select photos, and I'll show all of that to you. You can include all of your contact information, so your name, your email address, your phone number, all of it is saved in Photofy, so you don't even have to type it in each time you go to create a piece of content. It's all saved in the Photofy app. You are able to edit it if you ever need to, but it kind of just comes up automatically, which is awesome. And then through the Photofy app, it syncs with all of your social media channels. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Photofy syncs up with your social media channels, so you can share directly from the app onto your social media channels without ever having to leave the app, which is awesome. You also have the ability to schedule for future dates. So if you say, hey, I have 10 minutes on Monday, but I want to get social media, ready to go for the week, you're able to do that through Photofy as well. And also, it's really great because it takes just a few minutes to put together these great marketing materials for you, and it does not take a lot of time at all, which we all know how much time is of the essence. So that's kind of the 360 view of what Photofy is, why we like it, why we're excited about it, and how you can use it to help yourself and your business. So don't feel overwhelmed by looking at all of this. I'm going to walk you through every part of it. So yeah, stay tuned, and we'll go through what exactly all of this means. So the first kind of content option is called a template. And what templates are, they are customizable, editable, all branded artwork for you to access and change based off of what you want. You're able to use your creative abilities and use all of your own photos and contact information on the templates. So you can see I took a screenshot of what some of them look like on the Ohio Realtors Photofy account. You can see these little blue areas here. This is editable areas. So this is where you would add your headshot, where you would add your company logo, and then you have all of your contact information here next to your photo. And then this is when I was mentioning earlier, it saves all of this information into Photofy, so you shouldn't even have to type it in each time. It will save in Photofy when you first set up your account through the Photofy app. So like I said, these are customizable, editable, branded artwork, you add all your contact information, your name, your email address, whatever headshot or photos you want to use. You can also add, some of the templates are designed to add photos of different listings. So if you want to promote a certain listing that you're on, you can upload a picture of that listing and have it onto these templates as well. So I believe we've created, I want to say close to 20 of these templates that are ready to go, ready for you to access and ready for you to start editing them. So when you go to the template content section on your Photofy app, first you would select your artwork, whatever template you want to use. So say, you like the I'm proud to be an Ohio realtor, or here to guide you through the steps of homeownership. You would select the artwork that you want, and then it kind of pulls up this screen. It's very similar to how Instagram looks if you're familiar to posting things on Instagram. Kind of looks like the same edit screen, but you select your artwork, and then you're able to add your text and photo. So if you hit this text button, that will bring up your contact information, either your saved information, or you're able to type it in, if you want to use a different phone number or a different email address. You can edit any of that by hitting the text button. And then you also add your photo here too. So you tap this little gray box here. It says tap to add photo. When you do that, it pulls up your camera roll, and then you're able to select an image. And don't mind my cat, she is apparently a realtor now. So you select whatever desired photo you'd like, whether it's your headshot or whatever other image that you want to use on here. Then you tap to add your image, and then that kind of creates your template, and you can see let's get this out of the way. You can see what it looks like, and then this is the exact artwork that will post directly to your social media. So after you've made those edits, after you've added your contact information, your photo, then you're able to share to social media through whatever channel you would like to. You have all your different social channels here, and it's up to you whichever one you want to share to. It also saves a copy in your camera roll or whatever photo albums that you have on your cell phone. It also saves and shares that into your camera roll. So if you want to say, no, I don't want to post it right now, I'll go back and post it later, you can just X out of the Photofy app, but you won't lose this artwork, which is really nice too. You can always go back and have access to your customized artwork at any time through your photo roll. So that's pretty simple and easy as far as templates go. Just those few steps, adding your contact information, adding your photo, and then sharing to your social media. It is that easy. I hope you find that easy. I think it was incredibly easy as I was going through and experiencing it for myself. So once again, you get a lot of really great templates, a lot of really awesome artwork to help promote you and your business. All of this is branded. All of this has been created by the OR team here. So you're going to be within brand, and you're going to have really great looking marketing materials that you don't have to spend a lot of time creating. So that is templates. The other content section is called reposts. The difference between reposts and templates are pretty much one thing. The templates are going to be your editable, customizable graphics. Reposts are just solid images that won't give you that same place for your contact information and place for your photo. So these are not editable images. These are more so created just for easy sharing without the extra steps of adding in the contact information. You also have videos in this repost section too. So if you ever want to switch up from the static images, we do have a few different videos that you can use in the repost. And once again, those aren't editable, but they still are great options for content sharing, especially if you're like, I just need to post something and type in a little bit of text and have it done. I don't want to go through adding my photo. I just need something, to share or promote that, I'm a realtor, or whatever you choose to promote. those are reposts. These are even easier to share than the templates. So it's a literal 2-click process to post the reposts. You would select your desired graphic. It brings up that sharing to the social media. So the step that you're skipping is that editable step where it brings up the screen that looks like Instagram. You skip that with reposts, and instead you're taken directly to the share to social media screen. So here's where you select either whatever social media channel that you want. You hit that, and then you're posted within 2 clicks. So super easy, super simple. I think this when I did it, it took maybe under like 10, 15 seconds to post it. So like I said, this is a real great option if you just want some quick content that you can share to your social media without you having to do any additional work. So that's kind of what reposts are. The third option is a scheduler. And when I was giving kind of the 360 rundown, I had mentioned, you know, if you have 10 minutes on your Monday morning and you want to just get your social media content scheduled for the whole week so you don't have to think about it, don't have to worry about it, you know you're going to have things going out, then this scheduler option is going to be great for you. So it allows you to schedule content for future dates. So what you would want to do is choose your artwork from your camera roll. Like I said, any templates that you create automatically save into your camera roll. So when you're creating this scheduler option, you hit the schedule a post, that blue button at the bottom. It will ask you to select your photo. You select your artwork that you've created in your photo roll. It should be the last photo in your camera roll if you've just created it. If you're using an old one, it might be further up in your camera roll. So you would find your desired artwork, select that, and then you would choose the day and time. This date and time up here, when you hit that, it will kind of bring up the scroller and you select, you know, I want to schedule this Tuesday at 2 p.m. You would write your caption, so whatever you want to go out into that post. Pick your date and time. Again, there's how that looks like whenever you're going through this process. And then select your social media channel and hit that done button if you're on an iPhone. It posts it. And then what's really cool about this scheduling feature is that you will get a reminder when your post is scheduled to go out. So if I schedule something for tomorrow at 2 p.m., you'll get a notification from Photofy that says, hey, your scheduled post is getting ready to go out. Please verify you still would like this to go out. You hit OK, and then it's done. It posts on your behalf. So really great way. So you're not spending a lot of time thinking about social media or what you need to post every day. It kind of just takes care of that for you, and all you do is give it the okay to post on your behalf. So that's really easy, a really awesome option if you know you do want to just spend that time and schedule all of your posts out and not have to worry about it again. So that is the scheduler feature in Photofy. So those are kind of the 3 different content buckets that you have access to in your Photofy account. So once again, they're the templates. Those are the editable, customizable artwork that you can include your contact information, your website, your phone number, your photo, your company logo. Those are the templates. Biggest thing to remember about them is, once again, they are editable. You're able to really make them your own. Then there's the reposts. Those are just going to be those static graphics that you're not able to edit, but still give you great options for content, still give you, you know, some quick, easy ways to get things posted onto your social media channels that look really great without taking the extra time to, you know, add your photo and your contact information and things like that. And then you have your scheduler option, which will allow you to have things go out in advance. And once again, you'll get that notification that says, hey, you scheduled a post to go out. We're getting ready to post it for you. Is this still okay? You say, yep, and then it's posting on your behalf. So really great if you just want to spend some time doing your social media for the whole week, and then you don't have to worry about it again. So those are kind of the 3 different content options for you in Photofy. So how to sign up and get access to all this good stuff. You visit this website, photofy.com/NAR. And now I will give a heads up that if you just try to go to the app right now on your app store and download the Photofy app, you might run into some issues getting access to NAR and Ohio Realtors content. And that is because this is verified through your NERDS ID. So we want to make sure that we're only limiting this access to people that are members at NAR, that are members of OAR. And that's why we use this NERDS ID to verify that you are indeed a member. So it's kind of linked through that. So I caution you, do not just go right to the App Store and download the app. Definitely follow these steps first. Register on the Photofy's website. Use that NERDS ID. That is how Photofy knows to link you to NAR's account as well as OAR's account. So after you register on this website, you'll get an email with a link to download. So after you get that link and download the app, you select business sign in. Now I have gotten some questions because it does give you the option of business or personal, and that can cause some confusion. We want to make sure to select the business sign in, not the personal sign in. Once again, the business sign in will allow you to log in and allow you that access to all of the Ohio Realtors content and the NAR content. So select that business sign in the first time you log on, and then you enter in your username and password that you set up when you were on the Photofy website. So if you don't see the NAR member screen, make sure to tap, there's this accounts button that is on the bottom of the homepage that will allow you to switch between accounts. And when you first download the Photofy app, you're going to most likely see the NAR homepage on your phone. That's totally okay. If you select that accounts button at the bottom, you should have an option for Ohio Realtors. So that's how you kind of toggle between the two, is with that accounts button at the bottom. So pull up that accounts button, select Ohio Realtors, and that's how you have access to all of the OAR content. There's also some video tutorials that kind of walk you through how to download the app, how to use templates, how to use reposts, how to use the schedulers. That just gives you a visual. It might be a little easier to understand or refer to later if you're watching this after the presentation and want some additional resources. Check out these video tutorials that NAR and Photofy have put together. Those will kind of help understand and explain the process a little bit more. We also have a little bit more of a visual step-by-step process in how to download Photofy. So once again, you register on that photofy.com/NAR page, fill out all of your information, create your username and password, then it takes you to the App Store. You use that business sign in. That's where the two can kind of get confused. Do I use the business? Do I use the individual? Definitely make sure to use that business sign in. And then it's going to ask you to enter in this token information. And if you remember from the templates section, this is where I was referring to your contact information is already saved in the app and it will already pop up when you're editing a template. This is where it's pulling from. So this token information, you want to make sure to add this information to whatever you want to be the default in all of your artwork. And like I said, if you need to go back and say, oh crap, I missed a number in my phone number, or I want to use a different email, or I want to use a different website, you can always go back and edit this stuff in your template as you're editing it, but it's just really nice to have it kind of already there, pre-filled for you whenever you do go to access a piece of artwork. It makes it a lot quicker. And it's very simple to have everything down there and ready for you already. So that's kind of that contact information, and that will be stored into your Photofy account. And then you should have all access to the templates, the reposts, and the scheduler. So those 3 different content buckets that I had mentioned. That's pretty much it. Those are kind of the steps to sign up. I think, once again, the biggest thing to remember is definitely register first before you download the app. That way, we can verify that your account through your NERDS ID, verify that you have access to all this, and make sure that you'll be able to see Ohio Realtors and NAR content. That's kind of the biggest question that I've received since we have launched this new benefit. I believe it's been about 2 months now. That's kind of the biggest question I've received, is why am I not seeing Ohio Realtor stuff, or I can only see NAR stuff. It's likely that the steps weren't followed in this exact order. So make sure to follow the steps in this order, and then that will ensure you have access to our account. We have had some issues of some individuals that have still not been able to access OAR's account. Please reach out to me and let me know. I've been working with Photofy directly on this. They do seem to think there is a bug in the process, and they're working on figuring that out. So if you are having access, you can download the app, see NAR's content, but you can't see OAR's content, please reach out to me and let me know, and we can manually add you onto the OAR account if you're not seeing that right away. But hopefully for the majority, you're able to see all of our stuff and have access to all of the templates and the reposts and schedulers and all the wonderful things that Photofy has for you. We are going to be working on refreshing the content in here. We've committed to doing at least 5 to 10 new uploads, so you always have fresh, relevant, interesting content to share. So if you're like, I've already posted, all of these, I need some new content, we will be providing you new content on a regular basis to make sure that you're always having new and fresh things to share. And if you have any ideas of things that you'd like to see, or cool things you want to promote, let us know. We kind of come up with things that we think are cool and relevant on our end, but if there's something that you think would be awesome, like, we always want to hear, and we always are up to finding whatever we can do to meet your needs as well. So that is kind of Photofy in a nutshell. I know it was a lot of information, and probably will take some time to digest after this. But please, like I said, watch those videos. They'll walk you through how to download the app and use all of the different features. Take a look at this PowerPoint again, follow the instructions, and if you get stuck or if anything doesn't seem right, reach out to me. My email is right here. I'm always happy to help answer your questions, and I know some of you have already reached out to me, so thank you for your interest, and thank you for reaching out. And now I'm going to turn it over to Heather to kind of share from her experience using it as a realtor, and what she likes about the app, what she doesn't like about the app, and how she thinks it can be a benefit to you all. So if you don't have, or Heather, if you're ready, then I will turn that over to you and stop sharing my screen.
Thank you. Well, first of all, Allison, thank you so much to you and your team, because this is a great member benefit. It's a lot of fun. We get great member benefits, but this one is certainly one that directly, quickly allows us to impact our business. And there are a lot of things that I love about it. One of the things that I love is that, when we're branding ourselves as realtors, right? There's a lot of realtors out there, and when we're branding ourselves, we want to, make that brand unique to us, branding unique to us. And what I love about it is that we actually get the opportunity to do that through the Photofy app. So even though the content is the same, all of us get to take that, we actually get to use it in a way that is particular to our own branding. So I can pick and choose the templates that I want that really match my branding, and another realtor can pick and choose the ones that they want out of their own branding. So that's what I love about it. Look, I noticed the landscaping guys like right behind me. That's hilarious. Okay. But the other thing I love about it is, like, we're doing a lot of things as realtors. We have so many different, balls that we're trying to keep in the air, and we're trying to do this and that and keep our business moving. And I love that scheduler piece on it. And I love the fact that I can sit there and quickly make a post and just get it done quick. So that reposting is what I love, because it's just, really is very quick, and it's got video. So the video is a huge piece, because if I'm going to sit there and do a video, I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to take a lot of time to create it. And it's going to take time, money, and resources to be able to do that. And now, guess what? I can just take that video and then put it out there, and I don't have to pay for it. It only takes me a few minutes to do it. I know it's professional. So I love that part about it. And the thing that is important, I think, is making sure that we are impacting our clients and helping them advertise our listings. They want to make sure we're advertising our listings. It helps us get business when we do that. But then also we have this other side of it, that we need to be promoting out to the public about our value as a realtor. And so what I love about it is that now I can take pieces to advertise, and I can take pieces to educate on the value. So I love that you guys are putting out both of those things, and I can make them really unique to, to me, to my business. There was one more thing I was thinking about that I wanted to mention. And and that is what you spoke about, the process. So in my brokerage, I'm really fortunate. I get to help a lot of realtors, educate them as a trainer, as well as selling real estate. But in that process is making sure that they are following those steps, going online to the photofy.com. So I would highly encourage everybody to make sure that you do, check that out and do follow the steps, because it's really easy. Probably the hardest part of this is finding your NERDS number. Quite honestly, that's probably going to be the hardest part. Otherwise, you guys have made it super easy. I love that we can take Ohio stuff and NAR stuff. So, and the other thing I really like about it is that, there might be some realtors who really love Instagram, or quite frankly, there's some that really push a lot of stuff out to LinkedIn or Facebook. And you guys have made it really easy to be able to push that out to the platforms that are important to us. So I think that's really nice. It's that other piece that I can make it fit me and my business, because now I can push it out to the platforms. I have a lot of choices on where I can put it. So, I love it. It's great.
Well, thank you so much, Heather, and thanks for kind of sharing your experience with it. And we're so glad to see that you're finding value in it, and I hope that others will too. And like I said, it's the newest benefit. It's completely free to you all. You have access to this through being an Ohio realtor. So check it out. Even if you download it and say, no, this isn't for me, that's okay. You know what I mean? But I encourage everyone to download the app, check it out, play around with it, see what you think. Like I said, I'm always here to answer any questions, to walk you through anything. Feel free to reach out to me, email, call me, whatever, if you have any questions or run into any issues with anything. But that is kind of Photofy, and I hope you guys like it and take advantage of it. And Heather, once again, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your experience with it. And yeah, thanks, guys.